Hello and welcome back to New Labels Only. Today we have another watch unboxing. If you are a big fan of this brand, you probably know from the packaging that today is going to be an AVi-8 watch unboxing, hence the 8. So this is the packaging it came in. And yeah, so this, again, the packaging will definitely reflect the watch which is inside. So let's see the box. Again, we have the number 8 here, and again, it's very simple, it's very well, it's nice, nothing too complicated with the packaging. So let's see what's inside. You have the AVi-8 stitching inside. You have, again, all small and neat, all nice, nothing else inside. Let's put that away. You have the manual, and this is the watch. This watch is a new release from AVi-8 watches. This is the Kent Automatic, and there are 3 models. So this one we are going to review is a Kent Automatics, the Sussex model. Again, this is a Sussex model. There are 3 other models. If you'd like to know the exact model number, this is an AVi-4094-02. Again, this is the Sussex from the Kent Automatic series or collection. So let me give you a quick glance at the watch, and the back is engraved. And let me bring it closer to you. Let me remove the plastic. Way. Side, and let me show you the buckle also. Yeah, which I do need to remove the packaging. And then you have the tag. Again, this is an AV. Again, if you want the exact specification, the AVi-4094-02, the Kent Automatic, the Sussex version. Again, the packaging is all well done, it's all nice and neat. And yeah, in terms of first impressions, actually a good looking watch, that is for sure. There is a story behind the watch, as for every AVi-8 watches. This is based on the 303 Squadron. We have done a blog review on the watch where we're going to full detail about the branding, where the watch comes from, why the 303 branding, and everything else. And there's a link in the description if you'd like to know more about it. So let's find out a bit more about this watch. In terms of the diameter of the watch, we're looking at 43mm, and the thickness is around 12.5mm. So it's quite a big watch in terms of the dial. In terms of the thickness, given that's an automatic, 12.5 is not actually, in terms of width, it's not the biggest or the widest. Given the movement that's inside, again, this is an automatic movement, it doesn't take too much space. In terms of the casing itself, is made from 316mm stainless steel, and you can see it is quite polished finish, and it does feel nice. Let me show you the crown. The crown has the AVi-8 logo as always, and it has been given teeth cut design. Yeah. So if you were to pull it out, it'd be easy because you have a good grip from the teeth cut design. It's easy movement of the hands. So let's put that back. Again, as you've seen from the ground, this is a push and pull, and easy to move, easy to rotate, easy to pull out as well, which is awesome. In terms of the movement inside, which is basically the heart of the watch, we're looking at a Miyota movement, 8215 with 21 joules. So it is a pretty good movement. It's not the best, it's a mid-size, it's a mid-market movement. And if hopefully the camera's picking it up, because the writing is quite small, even from the visible eye, the naked eye, is actually quite hard to read this bit here. So hopefully the camera's picking up. There's some writing on here, and it tells you the BPH of the watch, which is 21,600 vibration per hour. So again, it's a good, decent movement, and this is the casing again. There's no other signs or engraving on the side. To be honest, it would have been nice to have some engraving, maybe some 303 Squadron movement, or some 303 Squadron logo, some sort of plane, I don't know, something to make it nice, because it does look empty. I mean, there's a space here which they could have used on the side of the watch, which would have made it better, to be honest. Maybe the model number of the watch, the series, or something, just to make it, you know, nicer. But the back casing, we have the 303 Squadron logo, their flag, I don't know what you call it, their, I want to say logo, the 303 Squadron logo, and it's here. Hawker, Hurricane, but this is a Kent automatic version. In terms of the glass, we're looking at crystal sapphire glass, and it has been given an anti-reflecting / scratching coating, so you will be protected in terms of the glare. It is picking up from the camera, that's from the lighting, but if I move the lighting away, there you can see it is, in terms of reflection, it's actually quite minimal. In terms of the hands and the numbers and the index, they have been given a Swiss Leneva coating, so even though if you want to wear this watch at night, this will be a no problem at all. They do light up well. Unfortunately, I cannot do it because it's actually quite sunny outside today, so I can't give you the proper look of the Luminova. They have some pictures on their website which will show you how it looks like, which is actually pretty cool and very decent in terms of Luminova. In terms of the buckle, it has been signed with the AVi-8 logo. As always, they always sign it. And if you'd like to know the width of the strap, we're looking at 22mm. 22mm, so it's not the largest width, but it actually suits the dial of the watch. It is a quite thick strap, but doesn't need much breaking because it's quite soft, and it is genuine leather, as with most AVi-8 watches. And you have the AVi-8 engraving here. In terms of the features on the index, on the dial, sorry, you have the numbers, the numerals, and there's another index on the side, if you can see. Hopefully again the camera's picking it up. It's actually on the side. There's some couple of numerals on the outer dial, or the outer index, that's the best way to say, I would say. On the outer index, a couple of numbers. It is in yellow and orange. Again, as you can see from the dial itself, there's a theme of yellow and orange going on. So you have a couple of orange numbers, a couple of yellow colors going on as well, which is pretty good. The hands, actually the best feature I would say is the hand. You have a little plane, which I'm guessing is the 303 Squadron flight or plane they used to fly. It's in orange. Again, you have some orange on the side as well. The date window, there is a date window here, and it's actually here. But the only problem is, it is quite hard to read. The only problem is that, so the number I put it on, the date I put it on 25, and from my point of view, the color doesn't make it legible, because the orange and black color in terms of the writing or the date doesn't work too well, because it's quite hard to pick it up. So you have to train your eye to pick it up. If you do read your date a lot, this is going to be a hard feature for you, because the color is not the best. But in terms of the color overall, it's actually a good color. You have the navy blue, the yellow, and the orange. They do go well together. Again, there's another feature here, which is down here, which is the RAF logo. So RF logo, which is down here, and that's all here. And you have the, again, let me try to move the hands. You have the AVi-8 logo positioned at the 12 o'clock, and some more oranges index in the middle. So they're basically, in terms of the dial itself, there are 3 indexes on the outer, the big yellow numbers, and the inner as well. And there's a couple of writing here and here. In terms of looks, the watch does look very good. It is a good looking watch. The colors do go well together. The strap is kind of a light navy, That's the best way I can say it. Hopefully the camera is picking up. It's like navy slash grayish, but the main dial is definitely navy. In terms of color accent, they do go well together. So let's see how the watch fits on the wrist. So this is the watch on the wrist. Side, definitely love this stitching here. The width, back. Again, with the curved lug, it does have to press the casing on the hand, which is actually pretty good, but it does feel comfortable. Even the strap is thick. They are soft. They don't need breaking into. As you can see, it's very not flimsy, but they're very soft. That's the best way. They're very soft and nice. Fits the wrist very well. Sits on the wrist very well. In terms of the size, the 43mm by 12.5 doesn't make this fine for us. Even though I have a small wrist, I am not using a small last hole. I am using the third to last hole. In terms of my wrist size, I have a 17cm circumference, so I do have a small wrist, but this watch has more than enough holes. So if your wrist is smaller than 17cm circumference, you will be fine. But again, it fits well, good looking watch. Crown is again the weight on my hand. It's quite hidden pretty well. It was good looking watch. Again, this is a Kent Automatic Sussex. In terms of the price, this starts from £235. Sometimes they do have sales, so do look out for them. It is a good looking watch. Again, we have done a full blog review of this watch. We do encourage you to read it, where we go into way more depth compared to this unboxing. The link is always in the description. So thank you for watching. This was the AVi-8 Kent Automatic Sussex unboxing. See you next time.